All right.
All right.
There's
So,
Tom Sloan, and then there's
My name is Maya Ross.
Maya Ross
Yes.
yeah.
It
and
is
Tom Sloan.
so cool to meet you.
Yeah, we did it. We made it.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta tell you, for me, it's pretty crazy if like ninth grade Maya watching the Sunless Saturday video would have known that I would be sitting here interviewing Angelo Moore on Zoom, like my head would have exploded.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. My head's
That's
always exploding.
we have a very cool job, Tom. We have a
Yeah.
very cool job.
That's
Absolutely.
good, right? God bless, right? For real, that one.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you have a lot going on. You're a very creative person. You're always doing something. So,
Yeah, for
thank you.
real, man. That's I do have a lot going on, but it's all good though. It is a God bless for real. We got to be thankful for those things. There's always a diamond in the doo doo for everybody.
Yes, yes. And you really, from everything I've seen from you in performances and, your videos and all of that, you have so much energy that I can only imagine that for you, if you don't bounce around and do all of these things, all of these different bands and being involved in all this different stuff, that you would probably explode.
Yeah, so I like to let it explode through the instruments and the music and stuff like that. Some kind of creative, some kind of creative outlet.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot now. Now that you mention it, there's okay. Hold on. So this is one of them, right? This is one of my things that when you say you bounce around, that's the brand new step. That's one of my projects right there. Brand new step, and that's the little USB chip with all the music in it,
Nice.
So
and
explain
that's
that to people that, this is also going to be going over the radio and people are going to be, hearing this as well, not seeing it. So we're going to do both.
right.
Explain
Okay,
what that was.
so what I just showed the people who aren't looking at this is a credit card thumb drive. It's a credit card wafer. You can fit. It's almost like you can fit it in your wallet, right?
Mhm.
And so there's a little thing at the end of it where you flip it up, and it's a USB chip that you can insert into your computer, and then you can download all the music. I got 26 songs on here, man. 26 songs from my group called A Brand New Step. And on one side of it is a mosaic piece of the Afro-futuristic my face right there
That's
with
awesome.
with with rays shooting out of my eyes, right? And then I got this one right here. I'm doing
Oh,
a pose, looking
Nice.
upward, looking upward regally, regally looking upward. And it says Angelo Moore and the brand new step. Listen,
that is so cool.
And that's your
right?
latest release.
That's the latest release, and with it comes all of these uh this greeting card
Nice.
with a picture of me on it with unfolding my jacket, and it says the brand new step, right? And on the inside it says listen, and it has a list of all of the songs, 26 songs, 26 tracks on there.
That is
And it
awesome.
comes in this custom envelope with my
Wow.
tattoos. These are my tattoos.
Wow.
And I
That's
got them made into
crazy.
stamps. So I put it on. I adorn the envelope. I customize it with me. That's right. There's my tats. And I put this in there, and there's a whole bunch of stickers that go with this. Man, I'm just looking around because I know they got to be around here somewhere. Hold on. All like a bunch of stickers that I put together with QR codes on it. So when you put your phone up against the QR code, you could see. Oh, here they are. Look, I got some. You could see, like for instance, here's one. This is one sticker. Then it's a sticker, and the QR code goes to my documentary called the Forevermore Project. Tisa Zito did that one, right? And then I got this other one here. This is from my project called Avant Presidents, right? So you run your phone across that code, and you'll see my performance art piece where I'm doing a demonstration on how to view the art, and I say a little quote going on. I'll say a quote over it and talk about it a minute. I got my music playing in the background where I played everything, probably all the instruments.
Nice.
And here's another one right here. And that's another Avant president. That's probably Lincoln in the back end because I got a bunch of blood on it. That's Obama. I could
That's
tell that's Obama.
awesome. That's awesome. Where can people find this as we're going through this?
This is going to be on the brand new steps, drmadvibe.com and then the brand new step.com website. See, now this here is an instrumental of what I just showed you. So all of this is instrumental. Same thing. You can flip out the USB port and all the music is there, all 26 songs, but these are instrumental. So you could do remixes if you want, or you could do some karaoke if you want, if you feel so inclined.
People do some rapping over it.
Do some rapping over it, you know. Shoot.
Now, that's
See, and then-
awesome.
Oh, and then this one, this is a little different because it says in dub.
Yeah.
In dub because it goes along with the card, the USB card, in dub, right? The other one doesn't have that. That's with all the words and everything else.
That is very cool. So how long
Good for DJing.
There you go. That is perfect. Perfect. So how long did it take you to put all of this whole project together, this new project?
Probably a month.
I was gonna say that packaging,
Probably a month, man.
the concept on that packaging alone. I mean, that's
But all the music took like a couple of years.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
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 All the music on there. There's a lot of stuff I've been doing with the brand new step. We just did a run in Austin, Texas. We did South by Southwest. We did South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, man. We played 5 days. Seemed like it was 5 days and 2 gigs each day. And the last day it was 3 gigs a day.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. So we was going. We went from
Yeah.
a gig, and we called it the Texas Whirlwind Tour.
there you go.
How was the crowd?
Texas.
How was the crowd reception to the new project?
I thought they liked it.
Yeah.
Nobody
course.
left.
Yeah.
I think only one person went to the bathroom.
There you go.
Did you call them back? Did you say, hey, come on back in here?
Yeah, because I never get to go to the bathroom when I'm performing, and so they shouldn't either.
Oh man.
Oh my
so
God.
this is-
Oh, look, they come in brown and white.
Wow.
You've got options, people. And you can find it again where?
You can find this. You'll be able to find it on drmadvibe.com
All right.
or the brandnewstep.com. Look at this here.
We're getting all the merch, people.
This is my coffee tape. This is my coffee table book. This shit is my life, man. It's my music, my everything. So I'm just like, this is what all the busy shit you see me jumping around and everything like. This is all a result of all of that, right? It's a
Yeah.
coffee table book. It comes with music in the, same thing as I showed you on the last one. All the music is in there, right? And then you get this. You get all that. You get the table of contents right there. All the music, and then you get all the lyrics. Some collaborations with the different people I made the music with.
Wow.
All the lyrics you can read along with everything. I took Sammy out of there and put me in there.
Much appropriate.
Yeah, I love you, Sammy, but I had to jump in for a minute, man. Got my daughter in there,
That's awesome.
So all of this, as you're listening, and then you're reading along,
Mm-hmm.
all of this, right? So you got all that, right? And then, hold on. I made sure I was prepared this time. So this is the Dr. Mad Vibe and the Missing Link double album art installation. See, and I got ads I've been putting together for all this stuff. Because I'm working in Final Cut Pro now. So I can see, so there that is.
Oh, yeah.
You open that up. That's what you get in the middle.
That's awesome.
right? And then you get
You got a crazy
Then-
vinyl?
this.
Oh, nice.
And this is like the lyric art book. So you get all that. You get pictures of the band. You get the lyrics, art.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, there she go. Cesare. It's another band shot. You know, you can color it in if you want,
Nice.
right? Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you got that. You gotta what I want to do is I want to release a CD with this, man. A CD with the instrumental dub versions on this shit. You know, there's a flyer. Look at that. That's the flyer for my documentary right there, the Angelo Moore, right? And then you got the double album. Look at this shit. Oh, you lay your eyes on this one, huh? Yeah. Oh my God.
Very-
Oh,
very nice.
yes. Yes.
See, look at that. Bam. Oh my God. Look at the art on the other side of it.
That
Wait a minute. And it's two,
nice. Nice.
right? So you got all that right there.
That's a beautiful, beautiful color.
Yeah.
And these are still available on drmadvibe.com.
These are still available on drmadvibe.com, man.
Cool.
You know, and so I got this nice elaborate commercial that I made for it. I cut it up into pieces. I cut it up into like 8 pieces because people keep telling me, well, everybody's attention span is real short. So you're gonna lose everybody's attention span after 8 seconds of some old silly shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck kind of planet is this, man?
It's true though. It's crazy. It is crazy how you have to keep jumping around and to do things in short little bursts in order for people to even pay attention to things now.
I know you gotta go, hey, buy me a record. Hey. Fucking
Absolutely. So, are you still, so are the missing links, is that still a project? that
yeah,
you're doing?
so
Okay.
we're playing. Got a booking agent now, so we're playing. We
And
got
then
a
you're
gig coming up to 30th. We got a gig coming up to 30th in Huntington Beach at let me look at this shit real quick here. The 30th at the EE Good Club in Huntington Beach. It's the 30th, right? Then on the 5th of April, we got the Black and Loud Festival at Bellingham on April 5th, Bellingham, Washington, at the Blue Room. And then we got the Bossa Nova Ballroom the next day in Seattle for the Black and Loud Festival, Black and Loud Rock Festival. It's some Jack Daniels shit, man. And then the 7th, we got the Spanish Ballroom in Tacoma, Washington. Yeah. And then we got the month of March. We got the month of May coming. Oh, hold on. We got something on the 20th over here. Oh shit, look at this. Palm Springs on the 20th of April. Yeah. Then we go on a tour for the month of May.
and then you're going to be making a stop in Dunbar, West Virginia, which is that's how, had to reach out to you because you're coming to us. And that is going to be insane. Insane that you're coming to West
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, it really is.
Have you ever been to West Virginia before?
Yeah,
Okay.
at some point.
That's, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I think that you played. Somebody was telling me they saw you and the Red Hot Chili Peppers and another band play here in Charleston, but it was in the 90s. And
Probably.
yeah, it's been a
Probably
while.
when we was out there with Thelonious Monster.
Hmm.
Love some Thelonious Monster.
You know who Thelonious Monster?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bob Forrest. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you were getting into music, let's take it back. We're right now in our present day. Now let's shoot back to young Angelo Moore, and
Oh
you were
my God,
growing
we're
up,
shooting back.
shooting back, and and you're growing up. What was influencing you in music? What were you listening to that was getting your attention and kind of started feeding that flame of making you want to create your own music?
The Looney Tunes.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Looney Tunes, man. The Looney Tunes.
Some good music too.
Lots of cartoons, man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And of course, there was all of the TV programs going on. There was like Fred Sanford, and it was Soul Train, and then there was American Bandstand, and then there was Saturday Night Live and all that shit going on, man. Welcome back, Carter.
What was the first
A lot of
band that
TV, a lot of music too. A lot of like music around the house, like fucking the Jimi Hendrix and Count Basie and Led Zeppelin. That's what I'll be hearing. I'll be hearing McFadden and Whitehead and Bobby Blue Bland and Louis Jordan. You know,
so you grew up with
all
music
that.
playing in the household?
Yeah, Richard Pryor, Dolomite,
Yeah.
Shaft, and then the gospel music. I guess the gospel music was always there. It was just like always something in the background, but like a constant thing in the background, which was the gospel music.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
come from a musical family? Like, did any of your other like parents or siblings play instruments?
My dad played saxophone. He
Oh,
played
no.
saxophone with Count Basie for a
Oh,
while.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and then uh I mean I got family people that play music. Oh God, what's the Vince Sula, that's one guy. Vince Sula Kara, my cousin, he plays piano.
Because I feel like there's a gene in there
Yeah, it
that,
is.
it's just music is in your blood.
Yeah, my grandma played piano with the First Day Baptist Street Church in Montgomery, Alabama. And she played a lot, So that was in there. And then my dad played saxophone. He did that too. So yeah,
What was your first band that like you were
Fishbone.
in? Fishbone was your first band?
Yep.
What? Like of all bands to be your first band. A lot of
Of
people have
bands
like,
of all
yeah,
bands.
that's crazy. How old were you when you
First
joined
band of
Fishbone?
all bands.
And how old were you?
Uh Probably 15 or 16 or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure the fuck is.
Has there
Yeah.
has there been anybody that you've had the opportunity to play with that just kind of blew your mind? That it was kind of like someone that you always idolized or something like that that you had that opportunity to either play a show with or collaborate with?
We got to play for school with Screaming Jay Hawkins.
What? Yeah.
Nice.
I got to collaborate with Prince. I got to sit in with Prince on his
That's like a holy
TV show.
grail. Yeah, that's a holy grail right there. Prince is
Yeah, Prince. God, man, there's so many people, man. Bad Manners, got to play with Bad Manners, the Specials, the Selector,
it
you
would
know.
be it would be amazing to get inside your brain and to like just flash back to like some of those different shows and to be able to be there in those moments with
Well,
all of you guys.
it's a lot of it, man. Lollapalooza was pretty good. Lollapalooza was some real memorable experiences. You see the sun going down, you playing up there, the Alice in Chains, uh, Dinosaurs Jr.,
Yeah.
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones,
Yeah, I remember.
Western Standard Time, the Circle Jerks, Bad Brains, Dead Kennedys,
Nice.
Jump with Joey. Man, Jump with Joey was a real big phenomenon back in the 80s.
I'm not
And he
familiar
was
with that name.
Jump with Joey was playing ska,
Yeah.
like Jamaican style ska, and he had the horns arranged. That motherfucker had everything.
Nice.
But it was some of the best times, you know, seeing all of that and being a part of it, being in it.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I had a band called the Traveling Dingleberries, and we played ska covers.
That
Yeah,
name's great. That's awesome.
yeah, yep. It's a lot, man. It's a lot that has happened, and I'm still glad to be here.
Yeah, and you're still you're out there making new music. You're not, just out there riding the tails of something you did in the past. And I'm not at all, slagging any bands that are doing that, now, but it's like you're still out there, you're creating brand new content. And
Man, I got this. Yep, I got this thing called Dr. Mad Vibes Underground Contraband Railroad, and I got a song to go with it. I think I may have sent it to y'all
did you get that, Tom?
I
because I
did.
sent.
We're gonna play
Yeah,
that.
so that's an epic right there, man. That's about my whole experience of with Fishbone and my merchandise experience and the struggle to manifest that and maintain it.
Wow.
And so I made that up. That's when I decided I needed to be an entrepreneur by any means necessary and using Fishbone to do it.
Yeah,
And it's okay.
it is. And you've made a life of this, and this is great, fantastic. And all the things that
Mhm.
you've been able to have the opportunity to do and all the music that you've created in this time.
Yep. And especially when it's not the kind of music that's on the pop level either,
Right.
so I'm trying to keep my integrity, or at least not have to bend it too far. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta bend your beliefs in order to be able to step forward.
it's true. And you lose yourself. A lot of people completely lose who they were in the beginning because of having to change so much to
Because of
fit a
shit like
mold.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the challenge, right? That's really been the challenge lately for me, is like bending my beliefs to still accommodate the other person to make the dream come true.
But you were definitely, definitely doing that. You are an example to a lot of young artists of how to still stay who you are and put the music out and keep going. It doesn't have to be just one project to keep evolving with all of these different with the times and with other
Mhm.
people. And you were definitely a prime example of evolving in the music industry.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You are welcome. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I was gonna
Yeah,
say too, you're mentioning ska, which you are a master of, but Fishbone and all your other projects, I mean, you fuse so many different styles of music. You can't even really put a finger on or call it a genre because you take so many influences and kind of mash it all together and makes this beautiful thing you can't even really describe, but it just comes out. I mean, is that because you listen to so many different types of music that it all just kind of comes out that way?
I guess
Or,
so, man. I hear it
yeah,
when I
like just
hear it,
in your,
it goes in there,
and then
goes in,
and then it comes out
comes out,
here. Yeah.
bam, it comes
Right.
out.
But yeah, I mean, and you're an extremely amazing multi-instrumentalist as well, too. I mean, you could play,
Man, I had to learn how to play the instruments, dude. If I didn't learn how to play them, I'd be fucked
Yeah,
because sometimes you can't depend on other people
it's true.
as much as you'd like to. So, and when you're left there hanging because you don't know how to do a certain thing in order to make this certain thing happen, you're just like, okay, I got to figure it out.
So
Or
what all can you
I
play?
got to figure it out, or wait in a long line.
So what have you taught yourself how to play, and what is your list of instruments and things that you can play?
Drums, bass sax. So it's all the saxophones. So that bass sax, baritone, tenor, alto, soprano. I've been playing the double tier organ lately.
So you could pretty
Nice.
Do the
much
piano,
you could almost
play
like
the
play your own stuff and like make your own all on.
theremin,
Theremin, yeah.
Yeah.
When did you pick up?
percussion.
When did you pick up the theremin?
Man, probably like 15, 20 years ago
Oh,
now.
Wow.
During Chim Chim's Badass Revenge.
nice. Are you playing the theremin in your on this tour coming up? Looking forward to see some theremin.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Here.
playing it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, I incorporated in there
When you
for
do the
sure.
solo shows like you're going to do for us in Dunbar on May 5th, I believe, is that the date, May 5th?
Hey, May 8th.
May 8th, at Live at the Shop in Dunbar. What can we expect from a solo show from you?
Well, it's gonna be I got a 7-piece band. It's including me, 7 pieces. All like a lot of my arrangements. They're all my arrangements, for the
Mhm.
exception of a couple. Yeah, and so we're gonna perform it. We're gonna play it, man. You're gonna see a whole new
Yeah.
manifestation of band.
That's
It ain't
awesome.
easy. It ain't easy holding together a band, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
you have a super group of amazing, talented, accomplished musicians. So I'm sure.
and they're not scared of the music either.
Yeah.
Because my music is pretty, sometimes it gets pretty
Yeah.
complex. That's what I keep hearing.
Absolutely.
But we got it though. We got it all. And I sent you something too. You're gonna hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. We're gonna get that on the air.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorites of your songs that you've done in any of the projects? Is there, and this is a hard one because you have so many different projects out there, but do you have favorite songs that you really look forward to playing when you get the opportunity? That you're
Search
like,
Me is one.
Search
That's one
Me?
of them. Search Me. Yeah, one of them songs I sent you. Search Me because it starts out the music. I know it's got this crazy jazz in the middle, this jazz section in the middle. And when I'm playing it on the so the music when it starts out, it's kind of like some Carl Stalling, uh Raymond Scott kind of thing going on. Kind of more Raymond Scott, man. With the punk rock church beat. Then it goes into this jazz section where it's got the bass walking, that type of shit. But I'm doing that on my left hand, right? And then in my right, I'm just doing the chords or so I make sure I learn all this stuff, man, on my instrument. I learn it so I can play it live. So
Yeah.
what I record in pieces, I make sure I know how to play it all at once from front to back live before I go out there. Anytime I'm making up something crazy, I'm like, okay, sometimes I'm not even thinking about how I'm gonna play the song later. I'm just into making it at that time.
Yeah.
Then when I finish and do the mastering, whatever, and I listen back to it after a while, I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure this shit out live. Yeah.
I got to play this. Yeah.
So then I gotta learn it. I have to learn it now as one stream of consciousness. So it's like I'm challenging myself for later on. Okay, you're gonna build this mountain right here. Build a mountain. Sometimes the mountain's gonna like turn upside down, so you're gonna be hanging from it when you get. But that's what I gotta learn how to do.
I'm really, really looking forward to this show. This is going to be just fantastic. And it's such
Yeah,
an
I think
intimate location.
super fantastic.
Yes. It's such an intimate space too. So you're going to be really there, with the crowd, which
And this is where again?
it's in Dunbar, West Virginia. It's a place called Live at the Shop, and it's on May the 8th.
May the 8th in Dunbar, West Virginia.
You're playing with a Static Fur, which is the Charleston amazing
I don't even know how to describe
Yeah.
Static Fur.
They've been around a long time. They're
The 8th.
Yeah, May the 8th.
in Dunbar, West Virginia.
and
Yeah. And what's the name of the club?
Live at the Shop in Dunbar.
Oh yeah, live at the shop. There it is. Oh my fucking God.
we're so excited.
Phew, yeah. Got butterflies in my stomach.
Angelo Moore and the Brand New Step. Do you write all the music, or does everybody in the band kind of help collaborate, like put their ideas in, like when you make an album?
Jim Greer of the Brand New Step and Chris Jensen. Jim Greer makes a lot of music. He puts a lot of like the beats, electronic beats and stuff together. And Chris Jensen plays guitar. He puts some riffs and stuff together. I don't do too much of that music there. I'll put some horn parts and theremin down, but I don't do too much of the rhythm section and stuff. But yeah, but I write a lot of lyrics for that. The Brand New Step. Yep.
So then, Dr. Mad Vibe and the Missing Link. That's
Dr.
everything.
Mad Vibe and the Missing Links. That's a whole nother
That's
project.
a whole nother project. Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole nother genre.
Right. How would you describe the difference between the two?
Well, so the Brand New Step is more electronic dance music. And the Missing Links is punk rock ska. A little more avant-garde.
And what are
the
you
Missing Links?
And what are you bringing to Dunbar, West Virginia?
What I'm bringing to Dunbar, West Virginia is the Missing Links.
Okay. Nice.
Yes, I didn't realize that. That's kind of what I was asking earlier, is like what we could expect. So I am super, super stoked to be getting to see that.
I'm bringing this.
Yes.
I'm bringing that. It's gonna be some different people though.
That's awesome.
Well, you have
She's
that.
gone. There's somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna be there.
Awesome.
And then it's gonna be 2 horn players added on.
And will you have that with you, that vinyl and things with you at the show as well? Now,
Yep.
Tom and I will both
Good.
be buying
Yeah.
those.
It's great. You can tell everybody to come and buy everything up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be a nice big merch table, hopefully.
that's
Yes.
big old merch table, dude. You know, I got this other book I'm getting ready to put out, but it probably won't be out by the time Fishbone starts rolling. Oh yeah, Fishbone. We're gonna be playing with Madness.
Nice.
When is that?
That's gonna be at the end of the month, I believe. And I think it's gonna be on the East Coast.
Oh.
And then you're going on tour with Primus and Coheed and Cambria.
And when is that supposed to happen?
At least according to social media, I thought it was June or July. Are you checking your calendar?
The 26th and the 29th and the 30th of May.
May. Okay.
Is when we're gonna be with Fishbone and Madness.
Okay.
When in Boston on the 29th. And Hammerstein on the 30th.
Wow.
Wow.
And then that's gonna be the 2 days before after that starts. Before that, my other tour is gonna be ending in Phoenix at the Rebel Lounge with the Missing Links. From May 1st all the way through to the 26th, it's gonna be the Missing Links.
Right, cool.
Then I got 2 Fishbone dates after that.
So we talked a lot about past, present, things like that. Is there any newer projects that are kind of on the back burner for you that are just getting started? Is there anything that because I feel like you're somebody who always has something.
Soap. I got soap, I got shampoo, I got shea butter.
You have a nail polish, don't you?
I had some nail polish. I kind of like let that one slip into the darkness for a while.
Okay.
But because I've been concentrating on these new projects, which is my soap, my shea butter, and my shampoo. Voodoo shampoo, shea what? Shea butter, and Optimistic Yes soap.
All right, tell me about this stuff. What's it smell like? What are we going for scent wise?
And well, it's kind of like frankincense and myrrh
Mm,
scent, some
I, I like that.
lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Frankincense, myrrh, lavender.
What made you want
I
to
got
go into that
I-
line of stuff?
because I've had some soap for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I forget, I can't even remember how the hell I got my cousin actually, me and my cousin, we put this together. He's a witch doctor and he puts it all together. And there's some real nice herbs and stuff like that. And he makes shampoo and shea butter and soap. And my wife does the body oil, Love Potion #5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I got commercials for all of those, and I got a little supply. I put them all on my YouTube channel. I always keep forgetting to mention I got a YouTube channel. Duh. Angelo Moore Fishbone Soldier #1 official YouTube channel. So you can see all my commercials on there. You can see my videos I've been putting on there. Yeah, videos, my commercial ads for my products. I got this new book I'm coming out. I gotta show you the new book. Hold on.
Okay.
So this here, look at that. Now this is called the Olegna phenomenon.
Wow.
All right, what's this
Right?
about?
So this is all my stories. Storytime theater. This is the first one. And it has an audio book that comes with it.
Wow.
So you get to listen to all these stories that's in here. You get to listen to the audio book.
Is it all
Right?
you're reading
It's-
them?
I'm reading it. I put the soundscape behind it.
You remember the books when we were little kids of the when you hear the chime, turn the page.
That's exactly what it is. I got a comic book. I got a comic book like that called Nate Procrasto.
Nice.
Nate Procrasto. Procrastinator.
You were definitely not that.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I wrote a comic book. I had a comic book made up called Nate Procrasto, the Procrastinator. So it will remind me not to procrastinate. See, so that's what it all looks like now. So y'all going through there, you get a lot of this, right? So you get a lot of pictures, art, and story. Pictures, art, and story, right? So that keeps going. I got art by Masai Mizuyama and Vinsula.
And what is
Now
what is
what?
what's the title of this book?
The Olegna
The
phenomenon.
Oleg, and it's out now.
It's gonna be out in about a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I get to see.
You should have it on tour with you then. Hopefully.
I totally will.
Cool.
So after this, here's the good part. After this chapter, so it gets to be a point in the book where you got to turn it sideways. You got to turn it sideways, and then you start reading from the top down.
That's awesome.
Read from the top down. And you're still listening to the story. So the story's still going. This is the Mack truck. That's
Yeah.
what this story's called. It's called a Mack truck. So the story is still going, right? You're still reading it like a portrait now. It was landscape, now it's portrait. Oh
Oh, we're
shit.
flipping back up.
Now you gotta turn it that way. So now you're reading it from the left to the right. Wait a minute. Oops. This way.
Oh,
There you go.
So then you got to read it from there to that. Like Japanese or Israeli, where they lead
Yeah.
they read from the opposite side. See, so now I got that going on, right? You got all that happening. Bam, and then after that, I try to play a little trick on motherfuckers with that one, because that picture's upside down. So now you don't know whether or not the book is upside down or right side up unless you keep reading.
I really feel like this is how your brain works. Like
Yeah,
this
you
book
gotta.
is indicative of inside your brain.
Yes, that's how it's called the Olegna phenomenon.
Yeah.
See,
that's so
so there's the end of it. That's the end of Storytime Theater. Then you got the pages where you got all the thank yous, you got the attribute, you got all that. Right? Look,
And we're
it's
back upside down.
Now we're back upside down again, right? So now we're back right side up, and then you're going through all of this. Special thanks. Got all that. Yeah. Get to the end of the book. Attributes page so you can see who the artists were. See, here's my daughter,
That's awesome.
and there's the end. At least you think it's the end. You got the sound wave, because remember, it's more mute, there's more sound going. See, so come on, got because it's all sound. Go meet my mom.
No.
Hey.
Okay, look.
Hey, Mom.
They said, "Hey, mom."
Hi.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, thank you so much. So you got music going. So it's gonna be some crazy piano music. Bling, 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 bling. Then you got to turn it like this. Aunt Katie Pearl's Mini Museum. Dedication to Vensula.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then that's the tree. That's the TV mountain.
Yeah.
Strand Record TV mountain. And then that's the last page. And that's him. And then the music goes out, and you got music that you're listening to. And there's the black hole.
And
then
that's the
it.
end. That's
See,
awesome.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, your books, your packaging, I mean, you don't get that with an MP3 or an audiobook. I
Mm-mm.
mean, like the packaging and the work that you put into and the artwork, I mean, is an experience in itself that you don't get just downloading it digitally. Like, I mean, you have to have the full thing to experience it.
That's right. We going, and I'm gonna have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have it by the time I get out there with y'all, but this is probably gonna be come out after the tour,
We'll definitely
you know.
get it
But
somehow.
that other book, this one here,
Okay.
I'm gonna have this.
The coffee table book.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
Scott do
Okay.
Scott don't.
Nice.
Nice.
Some real good music in there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have this. And I'm gonna have this.
Yes. Yes.
So I love the artwork and you are a very accomplished painter yourself. So
Right. So I got like those cards that I showed you, the cards.
yeah.
That's what the Avant President, those are my art projects behind there. So if you order a brand new step thing, you got those cards. Plus you could look it up too, man. You could look it up on Legacy of Angelo.
Who are some of your influences as far as art goes. I
Well,
noticed a
there's
little bit
lot-
of Jean-Michel Basquiat. That's just
Yeah,
me, but
I
I
got
know.
a little. I guess I got a little Basquiat going on in there because
Yeah,
his art is like street art,
right.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vinsula,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
that the art I got in here, Vinsula, and
Is art something you came into as you got older, or was that something that was always an interest of yours even when you were young?
came in when I got older.
It's just another expression and a way for you to get all of that that's going on in your brain out.
Yeah, this guy Corey Danziger suggested that I do painting, like I do some embellishments, and yeah, we started a thing called Avant Presidents. We chose Lincoln, Kennedy, and Obama, and I did probably like 20 different interpretations of each president, embellishments, just like poetry surrounding it, or images or pictures or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
put around the president. And then I did some green screen stuff where I would just set up my green screen, talk about the president, say some poetry about it, either talk about the president or just talk about the painting that's around the president. And I tried my best not to have anything to do with the president. That was the challenge. That was the challenge.
Yeah.
So I'm painting Kennedy, and I'm trying my best not to talk about what happened to him or with him.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I couldn't help it.
It just comes out because it's all
Yeah,
there.
it's all there. Yeah, so it's like seeing me here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably hard to talk about anything else but me in the frame because I'm in the frame.
Exactly.
So that's what I was trying to do with the Avant Presidents thing. And I got commercials and ads about all of this stuff on YouTube too that I've been putting together.
And what's
My
that YouTube
my
again?
Angelo Moore, Fishbone Soldier #1 official channel, official YouTube channel.
And what is your website again?
drmadvibe.com, drmadvibe.com. And then there's the brand new step.com. And of course there's fishbone.com.
Do you man any of these pages and everything, or do you hand that off to other people finally?
Hand it off to people. People
Finally.
I
That's a
know
lot.
and
That's a
people
lot.
I know and hopefully trust.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you can't, some of them you can't trust. And man, I'm not gonna mention any names, but you just really gotta sometimes you gotta watch your shit because people could turn on you at any time they
Mm-hmm.
feel like it. So you always gotta protect yourself, protect the things that you hold sacred to you the best that you can.
Exactly.
Is there any chance of a new Fishbone album in the works?
We just released an album.
And
And
that,
it's the EP. We did it on Fat Records, Fat Mike's record
okay.
label. Yeah,
And what's the title of
yeah,
that?
Fishbone.
Okay.
And the single on it is called Estranged Fruit.
Tell me about that song. What's the story on that song? And we're gonna play that along with this interview.
So the lyrics ended up being Fat Mike is a pretty good writer. So he interpreted a lot of like the Billie Holiday Estranged Fruit,
Yeah.
that whole phenomenon and experience, and
Mm-hmm.
era and stuff like that. And he wrote a pretty good parallel of that song and those times, which are kind of like now.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. A Jewish man wrote Estranged Fruit and Billie Holiday sang it.
I didn't know
Now,
that.
a Jewish man wrote it. The story is, I hope I'm right, is that there was this Jewish guy and he was like a liquor transporter or something like that in the South. And so uh, on one of his trips, he was driving and he saw this guy hanging from a tree. And he said, that is a strange fruit. and he wrote the song.
And that's such a powerful song. I mean, just
Yeah, right.
man, yeah,
You know, so Fat Mike wrote Estranged Fruit, still kind of based on the same subject matter, the same direction, same area.
yeah,
And yeah, man, came out to be pretty good. You know, the music is reminiscent of that time, but
yeah,
up to date. And so then the lyrics are reminiscent of that time and still up to date. Unfortunately, it's just that's what's happening, you know.
yeah. And yeah, it's pretty sad to know that, you think you would learn from history and not be in a space that was such a horrible, horrible place that we're back in it again. And it just,
Yep.
yeah.
It's like it's Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest. And now it's the stupidest I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you
Well,
know, we just gotta fill our hearts with love as much as we can. Keep your eyes on the prize, keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground.
and
Keep
keep
making your
going.
music.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
making your
going.
music and your art and keep trying to take the high road and enlighten motherfuckers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, that's what we should all be trying to do.
I
Keep it in
agree.
prayer.
Mm-hmm. In terms of kind of lightening things just slightly, um, when we play music and things with these interviews, when we do them on air, and I like to add in, songs from all the different types of bands and things that you're going to be working in, what you've done in the past, all of that. In your Fishbone past, do you have a favorite song that you wrote on the past albums that we could play in the interview as well? Like, is there a song that you do with Fishbone that, like, you just get really excited that you're gonna be playing this song, or it takes you back to a really good time when it was written, things like that?
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic? Why is that one of your favorites?
It's a good ska.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Got the reggae break in there.
Mhm.
You know, we did like a little rock bridge or some shit, you know. Yeah, Alcoholic. We did the video here. This place where I'm at now. I grew up here. We did a video of the Alcoholic here.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Yep, sure did. You're
Yeah, well, thank you, Angelo. Really appreciate it taking the time to talk to us today.
Oh yeah, man.
And we really look forward to meeting you again, May the 8th. You're gonna be playing in Dunbar live at the shop with your band, Missing Links, and it's gonna be a killer show. I'm so excited for this.
That's right. It sure is, man. Yeah, wait till you see it. You gonna dig it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Put the
Awesome.
crash helmet on because them bomb beats is gonna be flying at you.